one way. But now through the BG Life, remember that is it has a travel and education component to it. So it's really education, travel, and these are my words, okay? Once again, this is informal because they're gonna come out with the formal presentation. But the way I see it, you all, is education plus travel plus the ability to build and create massive income for yourself. So it's all wrapped up into one. But what's most important for you all, I want you to understand what this thing is. Let me find it. Okay. So once again, and this is how they correlate. So when you come into the BG, you already would have created a account on the BV2. That username and password you keep, email and password. And so when you come into this one, you can choose your starter tier, 250, 500, or 1,000. We're going to do all of them, and there's a reason for that. And what that means is it's a 50% instant split that happens. So you're getting spillover in this. It's a matrix. And that's what that looks like right there. But what I want you to understand is when you go through this, here's how the connection starts, you all. When you go through a complete cycle, okay? Let me back up so I'll show you that. Result is across a full 6-person matrix, the matrix owner collects 50% shares. So when you complete the cycle, all 6-person matrix, you help two, and they help two. That's it. Two, two, two. That's it. Then it repeats. That's that loop we talking about. So for the $250 entry tier, you get 750 in the pool. Then it goes back and puts you back into the 250 and the 500. Then watch this. When you get, and that's the 500. When you go through the 500 and the 1500, you go through the 750. It then puts you back into 250 for the second time. Go back to the 500 for the first time, but then you include it into the 1,000. And then you go back through it for the third time, second time, and you complete this whole cycle, you all. And the next thing you know, you've acquired an Alpha Pass for as little as 250. And once again, you can start for free. The thing is, you all, it just takes longer. So when you say, how is it connected? Now, remember, if you go watch some of the other videos on the presentation and what I have, you'll see us break it down. And what do I mean? You want to check out the Alpha Pass video right here so that you can see how does the comp plan work in the Alpha Pass. Because once you get enough and you cycle your way through, that's it's easy entry, y'all. So some people who couldn't afford $2,100, they can get on board with that 250, and they go through it, help to, and next you know they got their Alpha Pass. Now they're gonna be qualified to receive those daily residual payouts. But most importantly, when they start sharing it, people start cycling, they'll eventually position themselves if they choose to. Once again, it's your decision. But you can position yourself to now share, and when people cycle through, imagine you getting $1,000 because now you activate the compensation, the magic compensation plan, making a grand in commissions. That's over in BB2. So you may have to go back and listen to this one again. You may have to go back and watch that one. And matter of fact, I'm going to leave in the description. I'm going to leave what is Bellator Life Alpha Pass for you all. I'm also going to leave the intro to our travel club, introducing Bellator Life Travel Club, which is this video here, because that breaks down the whole BG lifestyle that we be talking about. Okay. Now, I think that's one. I think that's it for now. I believe I had one more, but let me look and see. But hopefully that answers your question on that because that Alpha Pass is something else. So when you got Alpha Pass and you got the Miracle Nose, God, let me tell you something. However you see it, if someone shows you this specifically, say, hey, check out this update. Then you get back to them. If you're not involved, get back to them and get their link. That's how you get involved. If I'm the one who's sharing it with you and you all are part of the community, however you found me, then y'all hit them links down below in the description. And sometimes, let me just show you this so that, because I know some people who are not savvy with this, sometimes it can be confusing. So when you click on the video and the video pops up, right? See, I'm breaking it down right there. But what happens is when you're getting ready to go down here and scroll down, what you do is you see right here where in the description, this is the description box here. And it has ownership is always better than being a consumer. Yeah. So while most people are focused on spending, a much bigger shift is happening right in front of. That's where you click more. And then it drops down. So when I say go look in the description, that's what I mean. You click more, boom, there's the link to sign up for BB2. See the other videos right there, Miracle Pay and Bitso, the real world system. Guys, you want to watch those because I'm giving you more info so you can gather. That's why I say I it finally feel right to say I'm doing reports. So the first 4 5 minutes, mindset report. You can scroll past whatever. But this business segment right here, this business report, the wealth report, should I say, that's why I like to take my time because I can answer questions for you guys. So as don't forget to hit like, subscribe, of course. And then that's where you leave your questions. So when I come on here, I can see the comments. You see? Someone said great presentation right there. I thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reply to that in real time. You see? I told y'all it'd be me. I take this very seriously, man. I take people time seriously because I don't want nobody wasting my time. So I answer you when y'all comment. So anyway, go back and watch some of those videos, guys, and then you can get yourself positioned. But that's where you find the links, okay?